everyone. This is Tasha, and I recently got a message on YouTube saying that this person would appreciate if I would make a video for each one of my best friends and explain why they were my best friends. So I figured I would do that. It sounds like a fun thing to do. And I figured I would start with one of my best friends. Well, they're all my best friends, I want to say, but someone I can go to for basically anything. And that is my best friend Kasey, also known as Miss Kasey Jane. Kasey has been my best friend for like almost exactly a year. We haven't been close very long, but she became my best friend because she was there when nobody else wanted to be, basically. My boyfriend Tucker and her actually dated at one point when they were freshmen, so they don't really consider it to count really, but they did, and that's how they knew each other. And Tucker really wanted me to become friends with Kasey because she was so genuine through everything really. And I ended up messaging her one day and, you know, being like, hey, I think that you would make a really good friend for me. I don't really have any other friends, and it's not something you have to do, but I would love it if you did. And she messaged me back and said, I'd love to meet up sometime, hang out, whatever. And it basically just took off from there. We've been through so much together than this last year. She's been there for almost all of the first things I've ever done, and she hopefully will continue to be. We are so much alike, I think, personality-wise, that we get along really well. We like understand each other really well. We don't have the same exact lifestyle, which makes even more like exciting to tell stories or whatever when we get to see each other. When we first started hanging out, we hung out like maybe once a month because she was at college. And then basically when she wasn't going to college anymore, we ended up getting really, really close. And we talked about everything. I told her everything. She told me everything. We could talk about anything and not be really stressed out or worried about it. And I guess we had a lot of times when we would just like would be really bored or whatever, and we'd text each other and we'd be like, I think we should hang out. And then we'd hang out, and after a while of realizing that we wanted to hang out with each other constantly, I think we just realized we were best friends. And we have been best friends ever since, really. We hang out all the time. We have so many memories together. So many. So many. But most of the best things we've ever had were like probably when we were doing things we shouldn't be doing, and that's just so fun. But I don't see where my life would be without her. She is such an important and large part of my life that I feel like I will never be able to find that in somebody else. She listens like nobody else ever will be able to. She doesn't judge anybody, and she like knows so much about me that I don't even feel like I know about myself. And she's so good at giving advice to me. And I think that that's so important in a best friend, someone who can listen and be there for you no matter what. I feel like there's not a lot of people out there who are always going to be that nice, that respectful, and that encouraging towards whatever things you need or you feel you need to do. And honestly, I love you. I love you, Kasey. You're a really important part of my life, and I hope you're in it forever.